Hey, Drew and Jen here with Plumbers Wholesale. We're going to be talking about these real fire gas logs. I know you guys have a lot of questions. Hopefully we can kind of educate you and give you some ideas of what you would be looking at to put some gas logs in your place.
So that really has a lot to do with the chimney. If you have a chimney and you are going to use it, then you would have to do a vented set of logs. However, if you can cap it off or use your damper and shut the flue off, then you can use ventless, and the advantage to a ventless set is that you don't lose any of your heat out of your chimney. So all of the heat comes into your room.
Vent-free logs are extremely efficient because they're not losing any heat through your chimney. I mean, it's all going to your space, keeping you warm and comfortable.
So you do have to know whether it is natural or propane when you purchase the set of logs. The burner is made one way or the other, but all of them do have the option to come either natural or propane, and we stock both.
Yeah, your gas logs are definitely going to add some value to your home. I mean, you've got just a nice setting there in your living room. People are drawn to that. They want to fire the fireplace up in the winter, sit around, enjoy themselves, and yeah, it definitely adds value to your home. Yes, gas logs are safe. You want to follow one rule though, and that is get a certified technician to install these gas logs to ensure your safety. They're all built in with a carbon monoxide gas detector, so if you get too much carbon monoxide in the room, this unit's just going to shut itself down, keeping you safe. But definitely take the time, pay the extra little bit of money, get somebody that's certified to install these logs for you. Makes all the difference, gives you peace of mind on top of that comfort that you're getting.
No, not a lot. Now, before you light them at the beginning of each winter when it's starting to cool off, you should call a certified gas technician or plumber with their gas fitting license to come clean your logs and put them back together for you and make sure they're hooked up right and before the beginning of the season. No, turn your logs off when you go to sleep or they are unattended if you are not in the room with them. But you can leave the pilot light lit all of the time, so it's easy use with your remote to turn them on and off. So if you put a remote on the logs and leave your pilot light lit, they are actually very easy to use. You just hit and they also have a function on here where you can lower the flame or raise the flame, but they just cut right off with your remote and turn on. As long as your pilot light is lit, it is easy on and off with the remote. If you choose to not have a remote, there is also a knob on the side of them that is you just have to turn it on or off, but also leave your pilot light lit. So we have 3 different sets, and we do believe that they look like real logs when they are lit.
Yeah, your real fire logs, they're going to come in several different designs and patterns, and you've got more of a modern look or a traditional look. We've got things you can go through and pick out what's best for you and your space.
It is never a good idea to put marshmallows or anything else into your gas logs because it will clog your gas lines and make a mess.
Yes, I highly recommend a professional come and install your gas logs just to inspect to make sure you got proper gas flow there. Make sure the logs are cutting on and off. You're not getting too much flame. You're not just getting a minimal flame that's not gonna, heat your room or make you comfortable. So definitely take that extra step, call the professional, get them in there. They're also going to be able to help you with the maintenance on the logs as you get down the road, because you know, logs over time are going to kind of build up soot and they may just not fire up automatically, and you may need to have them cleaned. So definitely go ahead and get on board with a professional, get that relationship going, and just take care of those logs.
So we stock Real Fire gas logs in a ventless or a vented set. We also have Majestic Fire boxes that you can do in a vent-free box or a wood-burning box. So if you were going to put a chimney in, you would put this box in, and we also carry the pipe to make it either wood-burning, or you could use gas logs that are vented that would also use your chimney. Well, but if you already have a pre-existing fireplace, then that is the insert, that's the box. So if you have a chimney that you're gonna leave there, then you would put a vented set. If you are gonna close the chimney off, whether just shutting your damper or using a cap, then you can put a vent-free set in there. So it's not hard at all to use your pre-existing fireplace.
Well, thank you guys for joining me and Jen here. We appreciate your time, and just remember, if you need any type of Real Fire gas logs or any, firebox, anything like that, you just come on down and see us. We'll be glad to help you out and answer all your questions, and get that room nice and comfy for you. We appreciate you guys.